There's a version of your cat you have never seen. It only exists when you leave. And if you knew what it actually looked like, what your cat is doing, what their body is producing, what their nervous system is running, you would never leave the same way again. I'm not going to tell you your cat is fine. The research says otherwise. 5 things. Before you leave the house tomorrow. Stay for number 5, it changes the whole picture. Tip 1. The map your cat lives inside. Cats don't experience time the way you do. They experience sequence. Not my owner left at 8 a.m. More like the smell of coffee, the sound of keys, the door, and then nothing. That sequence is the architecture their nervous system builds its calm around. When it holds, they rest between known events. When it breaks, cortisol spikes. Applied animal behavior science has the data. I shifted my cat's feeding time by 40 minutes for a week. The behavioral change was immediate. The fix isn't expensive. It's boring. Feed at the same time. Leave the same way. Every single day. Boring to you, profound to them. Tip 2. The box nobody thinks about. A friend of mine thought her cat had a behavioral problem. Vet visits. 3 months of confusion. The litter box was the problem. Eliminating outside the box isn't defiance. It's a stress response to an unacceptable option. Think about what it costs a prey animal to be caught vulnerable in a dirty space. They'd rather risk the floor. 1 box per cat plus 1. All clean before you leave. 2 minutes. That's it. Tip 3. The problem with a silent house. Picture your house right now. Nothing moving. No sound. No new smells. Just stillness. That's what your cat is sitting inside for hours. For a brain built for input and tracking, that stillness isn't rest. The sensory flatness, and it compounds the stress of being alone. Before you leave, take 2 minutes. Open a window with a bird view. Leave a paper bag on the floor. Hide a few treats somewhere new. I left a paper bag down one morning. Came home 8 hours later. It had clearly been lived in all day. 2 minutes of effort. 8 hours of stimulation. That's the exchange. Tip 4. The mistake well-meaning owners make. Scattering toys before you leave comes from the right instinct. But it doesn't work. If it doesn't move, it's not prey. And if it's not prey, a cat's brain files it under irrelevant within seconds. What actually works is a hunt sequence. Problem, effort, reward, completion. That cycle is how a cat's nervous system discharges stress. Puzzle feeders loaded with part of their daily food complete that cycle. A treat ball on a hard floor delivers the chase. Rotate them through the week so novelty holds. A friend did exactly that. Her cat stopped over-grooming within a month. Tip 5, the one nobody talks about. The feeding schedule isn't just about food. When your cat's body anticipates feeding time and it arrives, something happens neurologically. Signals. The world is predictable. I am safe. When feeding time passes and nothing comes, that anticipation converts into sustained cortisol, into a body that is quietly, invisibly under stress. A large pile of food left for a long absence seems kind. For cats already under separation stress, it often leads to eating everything at once, then sitting with nothing. Or the opposite. Food sits too long, the cat won't touch it, and they go hours without eating. An automatic feeder set to your exact feeding time solves this. For overnight absences, have someone visit twice, not just to fill the bowl, but to exist in the space. To be a living presence. Because that's what your cat is actually missing. Close. Your cat cannot ask you for any of this. They can only show you what happens when it's missing. Tonight, pick one. Just one that matches what you're already seeing. Overgrooming or hiding after you leave. Start with territory and feeding schedule. Destructive or vocal when you return. Enrichment and routine first. Your cat holds a version of you in every hour you're gone. In the time the food arrives. In the familiar shape of the morning. In the reliability of what comes next. You are present even when you're not there. The question is what that presence actually looks like. Go make it look like something good.